I didn't plan on doing this hike today, but it started raining and I thought it would be a really pretty hike to showcase. I'm going to take you to an old abandoned graveyard. If you've seen my post on the ghost of Emily's ghost, her face supposedly appeared on the grave of her lover that she didn't get to marry. This is the same graveyard, and I'll link it to this video. But we're going to go up there right quick. It don't take long to get up there, and just enjoy the view. Here's actually the road going up to the graveyard. As you can see, the hill goes up there. It tops out about 800, 900 feet up there. And then coming down through here, it gradually slopes off down to the road. And then back there is where my truck is, and there's the gate up. The road's blocked off now. Only people that comes up here is hunters. The road's in pretty bad shape, as you can see. Starting to be kind of washed out. Here's the water flowing down. Going right there to the curve. Beautiful area. It's really more prettier now that it's raining. This part of the country that I'm in, there's a lot of old roads all over this area. And what's cool about it is they all go places and they just seem to stop. And at one time there were probably houses and stuff up here. Matter of fact, there was a lot of houses and stuff up here. And here is a drainage area, as you can see. It goes right down through there, drains off in there. And here's where we came from, right down here. And here's a slow pan of the area. This road was closed in the 40s, I think, 1940. A lot of the old houses up here are abandoned still. Some of them are still standing. Most of them are just, the chimneys are standing. That's the only thing. And there's the way up to the graveyard, where Emily has been sighted several times. Several hunters have seen her, and face appears on the gravestone. Here we are at the graveyard. It's not much of a graveyard now because there's only like 2 or 3 markers that are up, like this one. And some of the graves are busted open, and I'll show you them over there in just a minute. But one thing I found very fascinating about these graveyards is I don't understand how somebody can just forget a graveyard. There has to be people that is buried up here that has relatives that are still living. So this graveyard here really fascinates me a whole lot. And this is the graveyard that Emily supposedly has been seen. There's been several hunters that have seen supposedly a lady in white walking through the graveyard. And right over there is her lover's grave, and on the actual gravestone is where the face supposedly appears and everything. And in just a second I'll take you around and look at it. And there is Emily's lover's grave right there. I'm trying not to fall here. Right there it is. And as you can see, one thing you can see here, there's a lot of indentions in the ground. I don't know if you can tell on camera. That's usually graves. They have just sunken in. The boxes, usually if they're buried in a pine box, usually the boxes collapse. Here's several markers right here. Let me clean the camera here just for a second. And here is Emily's grave, her lover's grave. Mr. Monroe Burns. I have a better picture of it. A lot better picture of it. Watch carefully on this video. May see a ghost. Who knows? Hopefully I won't see one, because if I do, I'll drop the camera and run. And right here are several interesting graves. This one right here was a crypt, and apparently at one time had a top over it, and it has been broken off. And here's another one right here. I do a lot of research in this area, and this graveyard here we can't find the name to at all, or who's buried in it, except for the two names that's on the graves right over there. And this one right here has always interested me. I don't know who or what it was, man, woman, child, but it kind of always interested me because of the shape it's built. I don't know if there was a top that ever went on it or not. From what I have always seen for the last couple of years, there's never been a top and everything. So this is one of the most interesting ones right here. Alrighty, hope you've enjoyed this short visit. Tune in next time, see what we see.